Hi friends, this is MD Vegan today with the cucumber noodle salad. Cucumber noodles are wonderful. It is also easy to make. You just have a cucumber. This is French cucumber, Japanese cucumber, whatever you want to call it. It has the thin skin, and I washed it a little bit, and then you can use that skin. You can always peel it if you like. Then you have more noodle-like optic. You will see only white noodles from the cucumber. But I prefer today to leave it on. I have a nice dressing prepared that will come later. First I show you a trick to prepare the noodles for a nice noodle dish. Cucumber noodle dish. So, that's here, oopsie, fall apart. This is my spiralizer. I have to show you this one because it's an awesome tool. If you look at it, you say, oh, that's a spiralizer? Come on, it looks a little bit silly, huh? No, this is a perfect tool. For years I've been looking for a spiralizer. I bought one, a big one. In Germany they have the super brands. And then I found this one for just 10 euros or so. $10, it's nothing. And it is so versatile. Here, and you can travel with it. Always have your noodles on travel, veggie noodles. You have two sizes. This is the small size, you see, the small noodles. And the other side shows you the large one, the bigger ones, which I will use today. And it is so easy to handle. This is the left hand, if you are right-handed. Left hand holds it, right hand takes the cucumber, and then you have a little bowl, and there we go. Look, oh, you have to be careful. I'll show you from here. You see what it looks like? Here the noodles are coming out. Just noodle, noodle, noodle. Spiral, spiral, spiral. Lies, lies, lies. Noodle, spiral, lies. Noodle, noodle, noodle. Spiral, spiral, spiral. Spiral, lies, spiral, lies, spiral, 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 lies. Whoops. You see? Still going on. Some noodles are still coming. Yeah, I have to press a little more, a little harder. Okay, but that is okay. It doesn't matter. Noodle, noodle, noodle. Spiral, spiral, spiral. Lies, lies, lies. Noodle, spiral, lies. It's almost done. There's one cucumber here. You see, it is so easy. It takes no time. You have these wonderful cuke spaghettis. See, and that has no danger for the fingers at all. The mandolin, for example, you always have to take care, don't to cut your fingers. But this one, it's so easy, you cannot even cut your fingers. I mean, probably you could. I don't know how. I don't see how. So I just go as far as I can. And all my noodles out. I get a little bit is left behind. Put it aside. And I show you what I have, what I got. This is a small noodle dish for me, you see? Not too much. One cucumber. And now what happens, if I put the dressing on these noodles, what would happen, a lot of water would come out of the noodles, and you have a huge basin. I have a swimming pool with noodles. That is a nice dish too. But I want to try something special. It is well known from standard cuisine. You have just a little bit of salt, here like this. I get a Himalayan salt, see? And I put it over the noodles, just like here. Over the noodles, not too much. Maybe half of it, a tablespoon or so. And yes, massage a little bit, just a little bit. See? That's all, just a little bit. See? It's already beginning to sweat. And I will let this sit for 15 minutes or so. Yeah. And then I will show you what to do next. I will use, I tell you already now, I will use the water that comes out of the noodles, because it's always a pity in regular kitchen, what they do in the kitchens, the big chefs, they pour away the noodle water. So they don't have anything nice from the water out of the noodle that is out of the cucumber that is so healthy. They don't use it in the dish. But I will use it making my dressing. And the salt, which for my dressing is needed, is already here in the water. So I need no extra salt. That's what I want to show you. And in a bit, in a second, I come back and I show you the nice avocado, tahini, cashew dressing with dill, and yes, it is time. It's early spring. The first herbs are coming out. Bear's garlic. Show in a bit. Well, there's one more thing I'm going to tell you and I'm going to do before I go on to make the dressing. You know, I salted the cucumbers and then all the water came out of the cucumbers. But there was another thing. The water has left, but there is still probably, I'm not sure, probably a lot of salt around the noodles now. So it's possible that the noodles, that they are too salty yet. And to make sure that all the salt, the excess salt, is washed out, I will add one more step. I have some water here, you know, a carafe, and I put it over the noodles. I mean, I could also do something more intelligent. I put the holder from the noodles in the other bowl again. I use 2 bowls. I wash it once to get all the salt out. This is how to wash the noodles after having drained them. Put the noodle in here, the water on top. And now what you see is the water goes on top of the noodles, you see? I really wash the noodles. So to get, because otherwise when you have the dressing on the noodles, you have a nice noodle, but it might be too salty. And now you just wash it to make sure the salt leaves. There is still always salt in the noodles now. Something is going out of the noodles, something going into the noodle. And there will be enough salt in the noodles, of course. So you have to be careful with the salt afterwards. If you do this process with using the salt to dehydrate the noodles. So, again, there's a lot of salt now in this water. What I could do now is squeeze the noodles with my hands like this. I could also do, just let me show you that, just to make you a little bit more, to give you a little more information. I could also use the towel. Just a nice clean towel. Put the noodles into the towel, like this, very easy, and make a nice little knot on top. And then I could also squeeze the water out of the noodles. That is more elegant, you know, here like this, little bomb. And then you have it easier. You won't hurt the noodle that much this way, you see? That is easier, like this. See, a lot of water is still coming out. So, now, I got my sieve. Put the other water container here, somewhere, doesn't matter. And I can put the noodles on top here again. Here are my noodles. Now, in here, you can see what it looks like. I show you everything to make it easy and transparent. See? My noodles. Like this. That's what I look like. And I'll put here, maybe they can lose some more water while I make the dressing. Put it over here and continue. Clean my space. Now, I need a blender for the dressing. And I told you already, the base of the dressing are cashews, avocado, and sesame seeds. I show you my cashews here, a cup or so. Just, I make some extra dressing to keep it in the fridge, and I can make tomorrow some more noodles the dressings already made. Dressing with the cashews. Together with the lemon. Lemon, see, one lemon peeled, cut into pieces. Here, sesame seed, also 3-4 tablespoons. The amounts don't really matter. That's not the point. More important is the combination of the 3 ingredients. Cashews and sesame seeds are very nice together. Cashews are more fatty, sweety. Sesame seed is more a little bit strong in flavor, earth-like. Not so sweet, more a little bitter. Not really bitter. You know, it's different, not that fat. And here, avocado, the more fatty moment, very gentle, it makes it all very creamy. See, half an avocado goes in there too. Then I have some spices here. This is interesting. I mean, you can work a little bit with the spices. Like you have a brush with colors and a little, coloring. You color your food a little bit. So I have peppers, 3 different peppers. I have red pepper, I have lemon pepper, and I have white pepper. Usually I use white pepper for my cucumber sauce. Lemon pepper is nice because there is an avocado in there, yeah? And red pepper is nice because it is a little bit nutty. Different kinds of pepper. The strongest one is the white pepper. So with the white pepper and the lemon pepper I'm more careful. Here I can take a little bit more. That's only small things, subtle things. Then, very nice, with the other ingredients will be some mustard seed. Yeah. It's similar with the pepper, it's hot, but it has a different flavor, you know. There's more sourness in the mustard seeds. And it burns a little bit more. Very careful, but a nice combination. And the last ingredient here is cumin. Cumin seed. I'll ground it a little bit. That gives a little bit more earth to the whole thing. The cucumber is water, and the earth is a nice combination, gives a little browning. Cumin is very nice with cucumber, I guess. You can try this too. So all these spices, 5 spices, peppers, mustard, cumin, also in. And finally, the herbs. Dill. I don't need to tell you what about dill. I mean, dill is very nice. It gives you a nice digestion. Very good, makes you sleep easily. And very healthy herb. Old, ancient herb. Always go with this cucumber. It's a classic. Half a bunch I have here. Just put it on top. No problem. Including the stems, everything. And the first herb that comes out in the springtime is bear's garlic. It tastes like garlic, but you eat it, you don't have that much problem with garlic. Yeah, that is easy. I have a very small amount, not too much. It's hot. It's hot and strong. Don't use that much. A little bit is nice. And you remember, I always said that if you have a dressing, the dressing has to be over-seasoned a little bit. More seasoning than in a soup, for example, because it combines with a salad or with the noodles here, and then you need some more spices because they will dilute. So this is my base of the dressing, and I need some water in it. The lemon is the only water element here. But I need some of my salt from my cucumber water. But I don't take too much because there's a lot of salt in there. A little bit. Careful. And I have one more thing to say. You noticed maybe that I did not soak the cashews. And that means that if I blend them now with a little bit of liquid, and I let the dressing sit for a while, they began to thicken a little bit, the cashews, because they pull up the water. And that is nice what I want together with the cucumbers, because the cucumbers, they will give a little bit of water, the cashews take a little bit of water. So we are even. That's the idea. So now we'll see if it works. You have to put a little more water, I will see. I try. a bit water, some water, to make it more runny. But as I said, not too much water because the water already comes from the noodles and the cucumbers. Now we'll try, because it is still pretty thick, maybe too little runny, too less runniness. The flavor, wow, that comes out a wonderful flavor. It is too thick a little bit, yeah. But maybe I can use a little bit of the noodle water, the cucumber water, maybe. For that I have to taste it a little. Let me see. Wow, wow, friends, amazing. Yes, a bit more noodle water would be nice. A little bit. Oops, there's a lot of salt. I must not forget that. A lot of salt, not too much. Let's see. Now maybe I get some water before I start. Well, some water ready. Maybe I will need it. There's a lot of fine-tuning here, because I don't want it to make too much water. Is it again? I could do with some more salt, so I risk it. A little bit more from the cucumber water, but a little bit more water too. I need more water. So, not much, but a little bit. Once again. Look better. Texture is still thick, creamy, but mixer blends it now very gently. Yeah, perfect. So, look, a thick and creamy dressing. Very creamy. I might use some more water. Yeah. Yeah. That's okay, I guess. A bit more. Very short blend. I guess that would make it. Yeah. Yeah. You got the idea, I guess. Okay, now some water is coming out, but most of the water has already come out. the water, cucumbers in. Here are my noodles. You see? I put dollop of the dressing. Chop. 2, 3 tablespoons, 1 cucumber. Not too much though. Combine a little bit. It will already become runnier, like a perfect pasta dressing. I'm curious if that is nice. I take one of the cucumbers out, one of the noodles out, a long one. Oops. Oh, here. Oh, they are still long. That's how long they are. Can you imagine? Can you see? So I don't need I just need a little bit of it. A little bit. Just a little bit. Wow. That's what they look like. If this would be too salty for you, you could always wash the noodles with a little bit of water over your sieve, you know? Then there is more salt out of the cucumber. But I will enjoy them like they are. And probably you will be inspired and make your own version and give me feedback. Subscribe to my channel, it's MD Vegan on YouTube, and have another recipe every single day.